Hang on, we haven't started the show yet. Who is this on the phone? Hello?
Oh?
Hello, yes, we've not started the show yet.
Will they call me back?
No. Yes.
Here's the place we want to see. It's Carrie and James Pop Shop. Here's the place we want to be. It's Carrie and James Pop Shop. A music sensation for every situation. You need it, you'll find it. There's nothing to be behind it. Here's the place we want to see. It's Carrie and James Pop Shop. Here's the place we want to be. It's Carrie and James Pop Shop. A music sensation for every situation. You need it, you'll find it. There's nothing to be behind it. Here's the place we want to be. It's Carrie and James Pop Shop. Carrie and James Pop Shop.
Line 1, we've still not started properly yet. What can I do for you? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, dear, that's unpleasant. Now we're starting. Here we go, starting. Hello.
Absolute
Starting.
radio.
Here we go. Now we're starting. This is, hang on a minute. People are calling in. We haven't even done... Line 2, we've not started the show yet.
Oh, yeah. It's AJ.
It's who?
AJ?
AJ? You say that as though I'm supposed to know who that is, AJ. Who are you?
AJ.
It's my old mate.
AJ... What?
The one from Berkshire.
Guess what, AJ? That doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, OK, thanks for calling. Jeez, I don't know what's going on here. The phones are mental. We haven't actually done anything. Let's try... Line 1, we haven't started yet.
Colleen's out on Dancing on Ice, man. This is a tragedy.
Oh, no!
Hi, this is Christa Berg, and without any doubt, my favourite radio caller is the one and only Rob Burnett.
Yes, I don't quite know what's... Line 4, we've not started yet.
Hello, Ian.
Yes, hello, we've not started.
Oh, I shall call back later then.
Yes, please do.
Goodbye.
Or not, as the case may be. It's as simple as that. Let's try this. Line 5, we haven't started yet.
Yeah, what's happening with the webcam?
Well, I don't know. Why? What is happening with the webcam?
You're not on it.
Well, because this show's pre-recorded.
Yeah, no.
Yes, that confused her, didn't it?
Got you.
Let's try line 4. 4, we've not started the show yet.
Well, where's Alan Caddick?
He's here. You're there, aren't you, Alan?
Hello, Ian.
Yeah, he's there. Don't worry. He's in a box.
It's for that. I was beginning to get worried.
No, don't you worry about a thing. I'm in complete control of this baby. Complete control. Alan Caddick is stored in a box for if and when we need him. 1, we haven't started yet. Oh, that's a horrible noise, isn't it? 2, we haven't started yet.
Hello, Miss Lee. You're on the gay line.
Yes, OK, that's about as funny as the time I got my arm chopped off. Line 1, we've not started yet.
Hello.
Yes, we haven't started yet.
How come?
Well, because people keep phoning up and they won't let us get to a point that warrants phone calls.
Okay, I'll go then.
Yeah, thank you. Please do. We've got one more here. Line 3, we haven't started yet.
Ian.
Yes?
You know, did a drive time show?
No, this is the night. It's night time now.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday 10 o'clock, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
I was driving home and I thought you were on the drive time show.
Well, we haven't started yet.
What's tonight's topic?
No, there isn't. We haven't. Why are people phoning in?
It's only 10:05.
Line 1, we haven't started yet.
Goof Spooner.
OK, so that Spooner's there. I don't know if he said something rude or not. Let's try. Let's try. Line 6, we haven't started yet.
I love loose women. I love them.
Yes, me too.
Hi, this is Kim Wilde, and my favourite all-time radio caller is Rob Burnett.
Line 5, we haven't started yet.
Why haven't you started yet?
Because people keep phoning up and they won't let me start the show properly.
Just start the show. What are the topics?
No, I'll get there at... please, everyone stop phoning. Be with you in a minute, Alan. We haven't started yet.
Oh, no, it's stupid, isn't it, Ian?
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Let's try line 2. 2, we haven't started the show yet.
Ryan Reynolds!
OK. Oh, Jesus Christ. Line 1, we haven't started the show yet.
Don't mean did the news or the sport for you?
Yeah, flipping it. Right, hang on. Let's just rattle through these 2, then we'll start the show properly. Line 4, we haven't started yet. Hello, line 4.
Mate, I've been to my best mate's little boy's first birthday party today, and I've got a polystyrene plane that you throw across the room.
Yes.
In big letters, it's called cockchafer.
Okay.
What the hell?
Yeah, we haven't actually started this. Right, let's just start the show now, shall we? Hang on. Here we go.
Here's the place we want to see. It's Carrie and James Pop
Absolute Radio.
Now we've started Iain Lee back where he belongs on a Sunday night at 10 o'clock. Eloise is in the studio.
Hello, yeah.
Davis is in t'other studio.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yo.
Whoa.
What's up?
Ah! I got locked in the hallway for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And you sods
You
were
did.
in it, I don't know, making
We
out.
were
or-
just
We just
kicking
couldn't
back.
be bothered to come and get you.
It got 3 minutes towards the start of the show.
We
and you
thought it'd
weren't-
be all right.
You weren't panicked
We
about
thought you
where
were
it was.
on the loo or something.
Alan Caddick, can you believe they left me locked out in the hallway?
Oh, no!
Oh.
Good evening!
Good evening, Alan. Welcome to the start of the show.
Finally! What are the topics for tonight?
Very excitingly, in about 12, let's say 14 minutes' time, we will have Sparks live on the phone, I think from the United States of America. Ooh, that's another country, ladies and gentlemen.
Exciting.
So we'll be talking to them, Alan.
Yeah?
It's argument night tonight.
Oh, it's time to pick an argument.
It's time to, if anybody wants to phone in and pick an argument with me, I'll tell you now, I'll win. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. It's argument, and we will argue about absolutely anything, and I will win every
Who gets the
single
pick?
argument.
They do, or you do?
They can phone in and argue about. They say, I want to argue about cars. I want to argue about Gordon Brown. I want to argue about you filling in for drive time. Anything. I will argue with them, and I will
Good.
win. I will win.
You're quite aggressive when you want to
Oh, I'm good at arguing. And also, Alan, here's something, Alan.
Okay.
Your house is on fire. You can only save one thing. What's it going to be?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, do you want to think over the primal scream?
Yep.
Good lad. 0330 123 1215. Now that's a start to a show.
I was blind, now I can see. You made a believer out of me. I was blind, now I can see. You made a believer out of me. I'm moving on up now, getting out of the darkness. My light shines on, my light shines on, my light shines on.
Hi, this is Kim Wilde, and my favourite all-time radio caller is Rob Bonet.
Now then, I believe in you. My light shines on.
Today's show is going to be bloody... Oh, it's still going. Listen. But it's finished on my machine. On my machine, it's finished, but they're still...
Rubbish.
Listen,
It's from eBay, that's why. That machine.
go in there, primal scream. You can't shut them up. However much you try, you can't shut them up. It's going to be, can I just say, a bloody good show this evening. We've got the Sparks in 10 minutes or so. I'm on. Hello, I'm Christian O'Connell, and welcome to the Absolute Radio YouTube podcast. You can find my February 2009... That's his script there.
Where's that come
You
from?
looked a bit like him, actually, when your face...
You did
spoke
like
to him.
a
Hello,
mouth.
I'm Christian O'Connell, and welcome to the Absolute Radio...
You're doing it with your chin, actually.
Yeah, sure. By the way, the moustache is here. The moustache...
It
Eloise,
is in full presence.
describe it for me, please.
It's very Mexican
Yep.
looking.
Yep.
He's even added the sideburns, which are rather pointy, although you haven't really got much there, so it looks like a shadow,
It
we
looks like a shadow.
decided.
It's
we tried
only-
to take a photo earlier, and it just...
There is a photo
slightly stood out.
on my Twitter. Follow me, Iain Lee. You'll be able to see the photo of my moustache. I'll be reading the...
But I can't look twice at you without laughing, really.
Don't need to laugh. It's a good look. If it were a couple of weeks... This is 2 weeks. Imagine this after 6 weeks. It's thicker.
You're really growing it downwards as well, which is sort
Well.
of making you look like you've got like a sad mouth.
Hang on, here we go. Less than a third of a picture. Look, that
Is it an up-close one?
Is that the one I took? Was it not very good?
the one you took was too blurry to
Oh.
go.
It's because I was being pressurised to run outside. Had to do a quick one.
Okay, we'll have to take another picture. We'll put it up in a minute.
Okay.
Caddick, what do you want?
Ian, I've
Yes,
got
boss.
two things for you.
Yes, my love.
The house fire.
Yes.
There's one thing I would save. It would be Kathy Barry.
Who's Kathy Barry, the porn star?
Yeah.
Is she in your house?
Yeah, I've got her DVD.
Oh, so you'd say okay. So you'd save a Kathy Barry pornographic DVD, not your mum or your dad or the cat or anything like that.
No, because I live on my own.
Okay, good. Well, good lad. That's hence the Kathy Barry. Then that would.
And also, I've got to pick an argument with you.
Okay, go on then, fella.
About horse racing.
It's argument tonight. Any argument goes. Go on, let's have it.
Well, I felt that you didn't oblige with my tips at Cheltenham because you thought I was so stupid enough, but I would disagree with you because my tips done really well.
Yeah, but your tip did really well, Alan, didn't it? And how much money did you win on that tip? Just remind everybody.
Nothing.
Absolutely sod all, because...
Excuse me.
Excuse
if I had the option to put the money on, I would.
Yes,
I mean, I had my tip on Friday.
Okay. You phoned up with a tip. And they were quite good odds as well, weren't they, Alan? Would have made you a lot of money.
Yeah,
and
22 to 1.
You had such a lack of confidence in your tip, you didn't put any money on it whatsoever.
Well, he wasn't a bloody favourite, was he?
Yeah. So what that means is, Alan, is you're not a real horseman. You don't know anything...
Excuse me, don't you start me. I've been going to the Grand National every year. How many times have you gone to the National?
Yeah.
None!
I've never said I was a horseman, Alan. You're the one who's phoning up claiming to be an expert on horses. Now, if you'd have had...
You asked me anything about the Grand National from 1980 to last year, and I will tell you everything. Who owned the horse, who rode it, who came second, what odds it came in.
OK, the Grand National, 1996...
It was Wolf Crest.
What horse came...
Fitzgerald rode it.
Alan, do you want to answer the question I'm about to ask you? 1996, what horse came sixth?
No, that was a quick trick question. I said the first four.
No, that is not a trick question. Yes,
it was. It was the first. Only the first four, Ian.
Where's the trick in the question, Alan?
Because I never specifically said in the first four.
You said ask me any question about the Grand National from any year, and I'll...
Grand National winners, not the first 6 places.
Yeah. Well, Alan, I think what you've done there is you prove you don't know anywhere near as much about the Grand National as you like everyone to believe, and you haven't got the balls to put your money where your mouth is. You phone up with these useless, empty tips that you just pick up from your backside, and you haven't got the guts to put any money down and take a chance like a real man, Alan.
Excuse me? Would a real man fancy wild riddles like you do?
Thanks for calling, Alan.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ian Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. For car insurance, don't wait in line, go online. Get a life. Get Swift Covered.
Absolute Radio. This is
Ian Lee on Absolute Radio.
OK, what you just heard there, Louise, what you just saw was me getting very, very nervous.
Yeah, you did get nervous.
You heard my nervous...
a bit starstruck.
You heard my I'm a teenage girl talking to Justin Timberlake voice.
Hi.
Hello.
I'll be with you in a minute. Hi.
All right, don't take the mick, love.
Sorry.
Very excitingly. Now, one of my 3 favourite bands of all time are the Sparks. They are marvellous. And on the line, I believe from Beverly Hills, California, Russell, is that where you are now?
Beverly Hills, California.
It's the home of dreams.
It's the home of dreams, that's right.
What dreams are happening there right now?
Dreams that will get through our rehearsal without keeling over or something. That's
are we genuinely in you're in the middle of a rehearsal right now, are you?
That's right, yeah, we are. We're leaving tomorrow to come to London, but yeah, our last rehearsal before our shows.
And has the drummer bothered to turn up? Drummers are very unreliable.
Ron?
Is he...
Ron says he phoned it in.
He's phoned it. Drummer, hey, listen, I've just started a band, and I was in one a long time ago, and we had to stop because the drummers are so unreliable and so full of themselves, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all unreliable and full of themselves.
Good.
Right?
I'm sure.
No, Stephen doesn't think so. He doesn't think he's unreliable. And
so listen, let's get the business side out of the way first of all. You're playing at the Forum in London, I think, this Friday and this Saturday, is it?
That's right, yeah.
And I'm coming on the Friday. Now, you're doing that... You're doing... What are you doing, Russell? It's too complicated for me to explain.
Yeah, well, actually, both nights will be a bit different programs. The first night's going to be the latest album, Exotic Creatures of the Deep, followed by Kimono My House, our 1974 album, and then the second night on Saturday we're going to be doing Exotic Creatures again, but then the second half of the show will be the Number One in Heaven album.
Okay. And now this is obviously a run-on from when you did your 21... Get this, Eloise. This is why they're the coolest band in the world.
Okay.
They have had 21 albums throughout the years.
Whoa.
They did a series of concerts the other night, last year, where they played each night. They played a different album in
my
order.
gosh,
20.
hard work.
Beat that, Prince. Beat that, Michael Jackson.
I don't
For
think
goodness
anyone
sakes.
will.
Hey, amen, brother. Amen, Ian.
And can I say thank you for doing that? I think I got to 3 or 4 of them. I had to leave halfway through Little Beethoven because I had to come here for work.
Oh,
So I missed Suburban Homeboy, which is one of my favourite songs of all time, and it's by far the best Sparks song. I'm sure you know that.
We do know that. We're going to be doing that on one of the 2 nights because we're going to change some of the encore songs on each night so they won't be the same encore.
Oh, on Friday, please do that and change. Please.
Hey, let me think. What's that? Oh, might be, could be.
Hey! But then, and that night was heaving, and I came another night, maybe for Kimono My House, and that was heaving. And then I came a night when it was like an obscure album from the 80s, and there were only about 100 people, more than 100. There were only a couple of 100 people there. And it was great that I guess people came to every single night, did they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, lots did. Yeah, they had a golden ticket thing that you could get that you could come to.
So there was no album from like 1984 or something, the dark years, where you thought, hang on a minute, maybe no one's going to turn up for this one. This could be tough.
No, because there's the diehards that are.
Yeah.
They know that it's all part of one long history. So yeah, I got to see them all. I got to hear them all.
Hey, listen, thank you so much for doing that. It was fantastic. I could only make it to 3 or 4, and that was great. But the fact that you were doing it kept my faith in live music alive, man. It was very exciting.
Thank you.
Is it true? Now, I've posted on your forum that I was doing this. I've had some questions sent in by the fans. Is it true that you've bought your entire back catalogue and you're going to re-release everything? Or is this some fan myth?
Hear that one.
Oh, have you not heard that one?
I'll check. I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, okay. So you don't know about that then?
I haven't heard about that one, but yeah.
Okay, I've got a question. This is from Mary Jane Solomon from your fan site. She says, your recent gig at UCLA's Royce Hall blew people away, and many fans proclaimed it the best Sparks performance ever. What made this evening so special?
Yeah, I'm happy that she was there, or at least she heard about it, because it really was a special night, and we're all thinking here it may have been our best show ever. There was just something really special about the evening, and it was held in a place, UCLA Royce Hall, that's sort of it's more of a cultural venue, and so the setting that Sparks was put in was special. That it gave it an extra sort of aura to the evening. And then we did the same thing that we're going to be doing on the first night at the Forum. We did Exotic Creatures of the Deep and Kimono My House, and it was just a really special evening. It was the first time in America that we'd ever performed Kimono My House in its entirety. So the whole evening was just it was absolutely amazing. Yes.
How big are you in America, Russell? Because you always seem to be over here, and you always sell out when you come over here, and your albums do very well. I know your concerts do very well. And I was just wondering, do the kids in America get you, or do they think you're a little bit too left of centre to be worthwhile?
No.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just because it's like
the packed out house at UCLA in LA was they were sold on Sparks. So it's just it's a thing where it's something really special that Sparks is doing, and so but we have legions of fans, and so that's what made the show in LA all that more special, was that there wasn't a lot of radio play or anything surrounding it. It was just all people that were. It was kind of more a just underground gig that everyone found out about it, and just at the in the end it was just absolutely amazing. So there's those sort of pockets for us everywhere in the States, and there's Sparks fans.
Sparks fans all over the world.
They're hungry for hearing what we're doing.
I have an email from James. He says, "Can you ask the band if the CDs released in Japan featuring some rare tracks will be available to purchase at the Forum?" I don't think they will be, will they?
Yeah, I don't believe those particular ones will be, because they are like exclusive ones just for Japan. So they,
Go to Japan, James. Get them there. It's the best country in the world anyway. So go there and buy some Spark CDs. That sounds...
It absolutely is. And the packaging on them we're really happy about.
Yeah.
They're like those mini LPs. They're CDs, but shrunk down to this like a mini LP. The design and there's also 3 bonus tracks on each song, on each album that most of which were demos that we did throughout the years. So they're pretty interesting packages.
Hey, would you?
But unfortunately, I don't believe they will be on sale at the Forum.
Isn't Japan? It's the only place I've been to in the world, Russell, where I thought, you know what, I could live here quite happily. I could live in Tokyo or Kyoto and just settle down. I learnt a little bit of Japanese, and when I went out there, it was just wonderful.
Yeah, no, it's the most amazing place. We love it as well. We're actually going to play there in April. We're doing 2 shows in Tokyo and 1 in Osaka, so we're looking forward to going back there. We were there last summer. We did a festival called the Fuji Rock Festival.
Fuji Rock, yes, very famous. I got engaged at the foot of Mount Fuji. That's why it has a special place in my heart.
Uh-huh.
Hey, now listen.
Well,
exotic.
We love Japan.
Exotic Creatures. When did that come out? 18 months ago?
It was actually not that long. It was last May, I believe. It came out. It came out for the start of the 21 nights that we did in London.
Of course it did, and premiered.
A little under a year.
When's the next one coming out? Come on, stop sitting on your backside. let's have another one, boys.
Yeah, although there's something in the works that's going to be a little bit different from.
Oh, really?
What we've done on these last 3, so...
I love it when Sparks say there's something a little bit different coming. Man, that's a reason to hold on to your hats, isn't it? That's going to be exciting.
And it is.
Oh, man. Did any of the concerts get filmed, the 21 nights?
Yeah, they did, not in in sort of a low-tech way.
Okay.
It's all been documented, and we're just trying to figure out when and how to release those, but we also filmed the UCLA show that was filmed, and the London Forum's going to be filmed on both nights too. So, out of all of that stuff, there's going to be some DVD that will be coming out in the really near future. So
good work. And how's Ron? Is Ron all right?
Ron's all right. You want to talk to Ron?
Can I say hello to Ron very quickly? Then I'll let you get back to your rehearsals.
Hey, you woke me up. Sorry.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Oh, fine.
Can I just say, Ron, I thought you got very poorly treated at those 21 nights in concerts. The one night I came, you got a custard pie in your face. Now, you're a serious musician. You're above that, surely.
I'm used to being mistreated, so it's nothing new.
Was it Little Beethoven where you came out with the huge long arms? Was that night?
Yeah, for the song when. How do I get to Carnegie Hall?
It was one of he comes out with just, these arms were about 6 foot long or something, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen at a rock concert. It was just wonderful.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
We try, it's so hard to just kind of, after this amount of time, to do things that are just not within a standard band format.
Yeah.
And so 6 foot long arms is sort of the obvious thing to do.
You don't see it very often, do you? You don't see it very often.
I haven't very often, no.
Who does this? Who comes up with the ideas for the stage? Is that you and Russ that do this, or have you got a team of people? Because the shows are as important as the songs, I think, aren't they?
Well, we kind of see it as all one thing, and we kind of come up with the ideas, but we have some really capable people that are able to implement those ideas, the projections and 6 foot arms and all those sorts of things.
Yeah.
I mean, we try to kind of have the live show, echoing the power of what we think the music is, and so rather than just presenting it in some bland way, we want to kind of have that sort of overkill that we try to achieve musically.
What I love about you two, and is you speak to them on the phone or in an interview, and you are the most polite, well-spoken gentleman.
Hey.
And then we come and see you in concert, and
then...
Hey, calm down, shut up. But then we see you in concert, and the noise that you two make is just incredible, man. It's incredible. And you've been doing this for a good few years now, shall we say. And whereas a lot of bands, as they get older, seem to get quieter and a little bit slower, you're going the other way. You're getting noisier and faster.
We kind of feel that as well, because we don't want to follow the usual career arc of musicians that sort of get mellower and sort of reflect on their past and kind of talk about their daily lives the way everybody seems to do.
Yeah.
So we're kind of trying to rebel just against the archetype of musicians that have been around for a while, and just kind of really push it. And we'll see how that goes.
Hey, listen, man, I'm coming to see you on Friday. I'm looking forward to that. It's the Forum this Friday and this Saturday. Thank you so much for what you're doing, and keep doing it, will you, gentlemen?
All right, should I put the sex idol back on?
Yeah, I'll say goodbye to the sex idol, yeah. Although, in my eyes, Ron, you're the sex idol.
Wow, you got my kind of taste.
All righty, that's what I'm talking about, fella. I'll speak to you later. Take care.
Okay, here's the other sex idol.
This is... listen, Russell, thank you so much. I'm going to play Lighten Up Morrissey now, please, if that's all right.
That's great, yeah.
I'm supposed to play some Kaiser Chiefs and Aerosmith. We'll squeeze them in later on. It'll be fine. But I'm going to play that. And listen, thank you so much for coming on and your time and for, just keep making good records, man. That's all we ask.
Thanks so much. We will.
Cheers, man. Take care.
See you Friday night in London, yeah.
See you later on. Bye-bye. There we
bye-bye.
go. What absolute gentleman. Here's the new single, Lighten Up Morrissey. I thank you. If I can just play it. There we go. Lovely.
She won't go out with me, no, she won't go out 'cause my intellect's paper thin.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. For car insurance, don't wait in line, go online. Get a life. Get Swift covered.
Absolute Radio. This is
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
It's going to be a good show. It's been a good show already. I love the Sparks, Davies.
Oh, he's very good. He's very entertaining.
Whenever I talk to them, I do get a little bit. You guys are great.
Yeah.
I can't help it. If I'm interviewing some numpty band, I couldn't give a stuff about, like Tony Orlando, for example. Him and what was Tony Orlando's band? Did he? No, I'm thinking of Captain and Tennille. If Captain and Tennille were here, I wouldn't give a stuff about them. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. But when it's Sparks, it's like... I tell you why it is. I want them to say, hey, Ian, your interviews are so cool, why don't you come and hang out with us one night?
Yeah, do you think that after the show down the Forum, they'll get you backstage?
No.
You can have a little drink?
No. That won't happen because I am an idiot. I know that. But I just want them to say, hey, listen, you've got our number. Why don't you give us a call? Why don't we come round your house after the gig on Friday and we'll play Resi Evil 5 with you and we'll have some fun and maybe a bit of Halo Wars and then...
You can compare moustaches as well.
Compare moustaches. And it's not going to happen, but the Sparks are my top 3 bands of all time. And they're at the Forum this Friday and this Saturday. I'm going. You'd be a loser not to. It's argument night. Eloise has nipped off to make a cup of tea, which is all groovy for us. It's argument night. If you want to phone up for an argument, you're more than welcome to. Let's just quickly take line... Hang on, line 1 has called in. Let's, line 1, you're on the wireless. Jesus. Wow. I'm actually...
He's good.
This is good. I suspect it's done on a computer somewhere. No human being could... So I'm thinking of getting earplugs, seriously. Because after... I met a friend on Friday who's got tinnitus. And it's because he has headphones too loudly. And he
you always just keep them slightly lower than
I can't. I need them supersonic loud. But and he used to go to a lot of live gigs and stuff. And I had a rehearsal with the band today. And the noise... I came out and there was just that ringing. And so I'm thinking I'm getting too old for this. So I'm going to get... Like proper...
still going.
Little earpiece. Still going. No?
This may be the greatest Pride Eve of all time.
This may be. If only it were human. Oh, I'm recording on Wednesday Ben and Ian's Film Club podcast. We watched Zoolander the other day. I watched Zoolander. Not as good as I remember it. It was good. Some very funny bits.
I like it. I think it's a good movie.
I think it's very funny. Not as funny as I remember it, but some good stuff. But that's what we're talking about. If you've got any, if you've seen Zoolander or you want to add any comments that are not even connected with that film to Ben and Ian's film podcast that we're recording on Wednesday, if you could email me, ian.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk, and we'll try and read some of those out during the podcast, which we're recording at 2 o'clock on Wednesday. Oh, Nick Brumfield this Wednesday as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
12:30, I think. Oh, Nick Brumfield's going to be on next Sunday's show. Another man. I'll just be sat there with a little semi going, I love you. Oh, I love you. So it's going to be good for me. Don't know if it comes across on the radio as any good. It's still going.
It is the longest Pride Eve of all time.
Hey, we'll keep him on the line. Joe has been waiting for 35 minutes. Joe, what can we do for you?
Good evening.
Good evening, Joe. Welcome to Argument Night. What would you like to argue about?
about football.
Go on then.
I know you're not a fan.
No, that's correct.
But it unites people everywhere.
Yes.
It's not.
Right.
All over the world. I mean, just ask Davis.
Right. What's your point? This is you're not. If you're trying to start an argument, Joe, this is a very poor attempt at starting an argument. If you don't mind me saying so.
Argue back, please.
Sorry. Argue back, please. Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So I don't know what I'm arguing against.
Because you're not a fan of football.
Right. This is going to be the worst argument ever. Yes, I'm not a fan of football. Correct. Can't argue with that.
We're breaking records all round here. The longest Pradeep, the worst argument ever.
Joe, what do you want me to argue about?
About football. Prove that it's not good.
I never said it wasn't good.
You do on a regular basis.
I don't like football. I think it's pointless.
Mm.
And it is pointless. You'd agree with that. There's no point to it, is there? I didn't say it wasn't good.
Okay. Mm.
So I won that one, didn't I, Joe?
Yeah.
Good lad. It's as easy as that. It's as easy. Come on, listen. Oh, I nearly cut the wrong person off there. He waited 35 minutes for that. For what, an argument?
Attempt of an argument.
Just him saying some words. Who's been on? There's been a lot of people been waiting a long time. Who's been next. It's Gary in Luton. Yes, Gary.
Good evening. Yes.
You don't mind the anxious man Pradeeping in the background, do you?
No, let him carry on.
Okay, good lad.
He's a beautiful Pradeep.
Yep.
Better than any backing.
By the way, the next song is California Girls by the Beach Boys. Life doesn't get any better than this, Gary.
Oh, lovely jubbly.
We're living the dream.
Anyway, I'd like an argument with you, if I may.
Okay, go on then.
Okay, I'd like to argue that Alan Lake is a better DJ than Iain Lee.
Okay, well, prove it.
Okay, well, the start of my argument is that Alan Lake gets 16 hours a week.
Right.
And that he...
Well, that proves he's a worse DJ than me, doesn't it?
I'm intrigued. I thought more hours means better DJing.
No. I get paid. Okay. I present 3 hours a week. Alan presents 16 hours a week. Mm-hmm. I probably earn more in these 3 hours than Alan does in his entire 16 hours. So that's bad management and that's bad DJ skills.
Okay, 1-0 to you then.
Thank you.
Also, I would say that, him talking about his things and himself most of the time makes for far better radio than you taking a series of callers.
Okay. Now, see, Gary, I can see what you're doing here, and you're coming from... You're being a little bit sarcastic in your defence of Alan Lake, which weakens your argument and makes my argument pointless because it would be too easy to win that argument.
Really?
Well, yes, because you're not actually believing what you're saying. Yes, I am a much better DJ than Alan Lake, and I can prove it. For example, I earn more money than he does, I work less hours than he does, I get asked to cover drive time, I've been sacked from less places than he has, and my show is fundamentally better. I get more listeners than he does, and my podcast gets more downloads. All of those things combined prove I'm a better DJ than Alan Lake, who is a very, very good DJ. Let's make no mistake about that. I'm not in any way saying he's rubbish. I'm just saying, contrary to your statement, I am a better DJ than him.
No, so I feel I have been somewhat thrashed to the ground by
Good lad, thank you. There we go. It's easy. Come on now. We're not getting any challenges here at all, are we? There's no challenges. Let's have California Girls. We'll see if Anxious Man is still Pradeeping. 0330 123 1215. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
Well, East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back in the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls.
this is what it's all about. We're living, Eloise. Hey, I'm living the dream. Davis, how many drinks did Eloise make you?
One.
Yeah, she made me one cup of tea.
Yep, I got some water.
And she made me one hot chocolate with milk. Up yours, Delors. 2 hot drinks.
Proper
2 hot drinks.
hot
2
chocolate
hot
as
drinks.
well.
2 hot drinks. 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 2 hot drinks.
All right.
2 hot drinks.
Listen, with a tash like that, you can't intimidate
It's
me.
frightening.
You can't intimidate me with a tash like that.
It's like the village
You
people
can't.
screaming
Yeah,
at
it
you.
is. It is. All he needs is a little cowboy hat.
Man alive, I got one of them somewhere. Where's that? I'm having the time. I'm having the time of my
But
life
have you
tonight.
tried it? It's the best thing ever.
Okay, let's have a look.
This was the hot chocolate that you said
Yeah,
last week was
'cause
rubbish,
you made
and
it
that
with
was made with
water.
water. That it said on the instructions, make it with water.
I
But
make mine
because
with,
Eloise
milk.
made it, I'm sure it would be lovely.
I made mine with milk. I disobeyed the instructions.
That is a good hot chocolate,
Mm,
Eloise.
of course
You
it
like
is.
Well done.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to try some? You're
Yeah,
getting
all right,
a
go
bit
on then.
tetchy.
I am. Can I try some?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it in.
Whoa, rude.
Whoa, what's all the... Come on now, let's all be friends here. I'm going to have another argument. Let's who's been... Dog has been waiting
That's what it
42
is. It's
minutes.
argument night. That's what's made me tetchy.
It's good. It's good argument night. It's good to... It's cathartic. Dog, is that your name?
Yeah, mate, it's Dog in Leighton.
Oh, okay. Well, Dog, I know you. What's your potty mouth, all right?
I've been good every time I've called you on this station.
I think I've dumped you once. What's your
No,
potty...
not on Virgin. I mean, absolute...
Watch your potty mouth, otherwise you'll be banned for life, Dog.
Fair enough, Ian, you're
Good
right.
lad. Okay, you want an argument with me?
Yeah, but...
Bill, Dog. Yes.
I want to ask, who's this sexy lady in the studio?
That's Davis. He's with me every week. Oh, you mean...
No.
Oh,
Hi, Dog. Hi.
The other one.
The other
Hi.
one. That's Eloise.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. How old are you?
25.
Oh, you're older than me still.
Still.
He's still... Someday,
I still will
someday
be next year as well.
She will always be older than you, Dog.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I'm mature.
Yeah.
With a name like Dog, it just screams mature.
Dog. Why don't instead of talking to Eloise,
Argue with me.
Why don't you sing to her?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, a song
This
would
is
be
good.
nice.
Dog's good at
Win me
singing.
over.
Oh, Eloise. You're so hot. You're so cold. You're so beautiful. Oh, yeah. You make me want to sing. Are you on the TV? I can imagine you on Babe Station 906. But I love you, so I watch you, and I listen on Absolute Radio.
Well, thanks for calling in, Dog.
No, I want to argue.
Well, come on then, hurry up.
Yeah, Ian, yeah. Can I put an argument with something, yeah?
Yeah, please do.
All right, Ian, yeah, listen, yeah. What's that band called? Scrubs?
Scrubs, yes. I was talking about Scrubs.
No, Sparks.
Sparks, yes.
They're
Hang on,
really...
we've just had an email asking, can we please stop that Pradeep noise?
Yeah.
No. Yes, Sparks.
They're really rubbish, yeah?
No.
They're so boring.
Okay. Is this your argument now, is it?
And the man on the phone, he was really rude.
No, the man on the phone was very polite.
Yeah, but I think Steve Allen's cooler than them.
Okay, you think Steve Allen, the bitchy through the night camp queen on another radio station, is cooler than Sparks? Doc, that doesn't even warrant an argument because Sparks have released 21 fantastic albums that have not only influenced many other bands and pop acts, but have also influenced generations. Steve Allen presents a phone-in show, and he does it very, very well, but even he would have trouble selling 21 nights at the Fairfield Halls in Croydon.
But here's how I'm going to win the argument.
Okay.
Do you know who's cooler than Sparks?
Go on.
Who's more beautiful than Sparks?
Go on, then.
Eloise is more beautiful.
He wins.
He's got a good point there.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. For car insurance, don't wait in line, go online. Get a life. Get Swift covered.
Absolute Radio.
Iain Lee. Hello. Absolute Radio.
What's the ear disease you were talking about there, Eloise?
Tinnitus. Tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
Is that wrong then?
Tintinitis.
What is it? Tinnitus.
Thompson
I am
twins
dyslexic.
syndrome.
I
don't. No, listen.
No,
you can't.
My ability to understand words is impaired.
Because you pronounce tinnitus, tintinitis. You cannot fob that off on your dyslexia.
I can, because I read it as tintinitis.
You would have heard someone... No, when have you ever heard anybody say tintinitis?
I haven't. I read it.
Where did you read it?
In a book.
In a book. It's tinnitus, for goodness sakes. We're having an argument night tonight, and Eloise is at the wrong end.
We're starting to argue amongst ourselves, which is a little worrying.
Well, this is the thing. You do it, and it becomes kind of contagious, and you all end up arguing with each other, which is the best way to end a relationship, I find. Look, hang on, people are calling in. Do you want to take line 4? I think might be useful to you, Davis, if you want to get that one there. Let's just quickly take a couple of these calls at random, and then we'll play a record. Then we'll start properly. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
I am the collector.
Yes, the collector. What? Yes.
Yes, I want to argue with you today.
Okay.
About the death penalty.
Okay.
What's your opinions on the death penalty?
Well, what's your opinion on it?
I'm pro death penalty.
Right. Well, you've lost that argument already because it's never coming back and it would never work.
Well, it would, because people...
Yeah.
Anyway, goodbye.
Yeah, there we go. That was the worst argument. Sorry, let's try one more. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there, you're on the air.
This is David from Ireland.
So Ben from Oland?
David from Ireland.
Oh, David from Ireland, that's right. He's got an accent.
That was a tough one.
That's now racism I've done there. Yes. Yes, David.
Do you have a topic, D?
One more time?
Do you have a topic?
Yes. Sorry. It's argument night.
Arguments, okay. Yeah, I just want to say, why is St. Patrick's Day so overrated?
One more time?
St. Patrick's Day is so overrated.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone wants to be Irish, and why would you even want to be Irish?
I don't. Believe you me, I don't want to be Irish.
Thanks.
Thanks for calling. There we go. Let's try one more, and then we'll play a record, and you can go to the toilet, and everyone's happy.
I do need one.
2, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I want to argue about your sexuality. I think you're straight.
But I'm not.
I know that, right?
There we go. Well done. Right, let's play a record. Let's play Aerosmith and then 0330 123 1215. Where it's argument night. If you want to call in about arguments, you're more than welcome to. And also, if there were a fire in your house, what one thing would you save? We'll get your answers after this.
In the air, loving it and loving it, loving it up when I'm going down.
There we go. I was amusing Eloise there by miming to the end. It was good, wasn't it?
It was really good.
It was very, very good. Hey, I had the best fun today. I bought... Davis, you've seen the picture of the dance set
yes,
record
I have,
player
actually. Yeah, it looks good.
Bought a record player for way too much money off of eBay. But it's
How
from
much?
it's £100. It was in 1960 or 62, and it's this big box, and I've ordered a new needle. But it's great, and today I listened to the Beatles' A Hard Day's Night album on there, and it's how it's meant to be made, in mono, crackly, it's just...
authentic.
Oh, it's how those records were mixed.
You really are living the dream.
It was great. I was a bit down today, and I put A Hard Day's Night on, and it's that thing where you put it on the top of the thing, and you pull a button, and the record drops, and the arm picks up...
I don't think that's a bad cost for that, then.
It's wonderful.
The sound of vinyl.
I went to my mum's house last week, and I nicked all of her... I've stolen all of her records.
Oh.
And so I've got all of her... It was only 60s records all work on it. And I've got all of these sort of early 60 records now in the living room. I've got all her Otis Redding, a bit of... I say all of it, she's only got one. A bit of the... who's the skinny lady with the other two ladies? What's the... Barry, who's the skinny lady with the other two ladies from the 60s?
Oh, you got some front, haven't you?
Sorry?
You got some front, haven't you?
Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Yeah, but you've got some front, haven't you?
What's your problem, Barry?
Oh, you know very well.
What?
You come round my house and tried it on with my wife.
I didn't try it on with her.
Yes, you flipping did. You know what you done.
Calm down, Barry.
You tried it on with my wife, pushing her buttons, was it? You ate my smoked mackerel in my fridge. You stole my Hard Day's Night, that was mine. That was my record in my record player. You tried it on.
Right, Barry. So, Barry, calm down. What? So, let's just get this straight. When am I supposed to have come round to your house?
Oh, you come round, you've done a dirty protest in my front room. I'm doing the argument. And...
Oh, sorry.
And you stole my things.
I'm supposed to say yes, I did do that, am I?
We're having an argument.
Right. Yeah, I did come round. I did come round.
You wrote balls on my car.
I didn't just write balls.
You wrote balls on my car.
You should see what else I wrote. If you know the sunscreen, you flap that down, see what I've written there.
I'll go out later.
And look.
And look at it.
Yeah, look at it one letter at a time, 'cause it'll probably give you a heart attack, old man.
You,
Up yours, Grandad.
You ate some cold...
Yeah, sausages.
Ham and veal pie in
sausages.
the fridge.
Your sausages that were for your tea.
Yeah, you spat it out.
Yes, and
on my Margaret slippers.
Breasts.
Her breasts.
Sorry?
Her breasts.
Yes, please.
You are so contrary and not even trying with this.
No,
that's wound me up.
Now, listen.
Yes.
Time out for 1 second. Break.
Yes.
When I said argument, this isn't not just like you sort of phoning up and sort of having a go. This isn't really an argument, is it, Barry? It's you sort of just having a go. And me.
You pushed me in the road.
We're back into it again, are we? We've gone straight back into it.
You pushed me into the road.
Are we in it now, or is this the time out still? But this is for real now.
Second half.
Okay,
and
right.
I was nearly run over. You're a big bully.
Yeah, that's not an argument. That's libel.
You're a...
Yeah.
Chisel dinger.
Sorry?
A dingle dangle.
What?
A big, lanky, pinklewit nutsack. And you are flipping come round here, I'll smack you and kick you up there.
Did you just call me a lanky nutsack?
Yes, you are and all.
And do you know what, Barry?
So does Margaret think that? And if you want it, you can have her.
Yeah, I've had her several times, Barry.
You dirty dog.
Let's just say she's never felt pleasure like she felt with the Lee.
Queensbury rules, that is my wife, you dirty dingle-dangle.
Do you want
to... You're a dirty dingle-dangle merchant, you are.
She has felt pleasure like she's never felt. She couldn't even spell orgasm till I went round there.
You disgust me.
Yes.
You disgust me.
She's not screamed like that since the 30s.
Yes. Since the Blitz.
Yeah, that is my... You are a... Come round there and flip him, grab you by that and all. Yes. I don't know. And...
Anyway, Barry, it's time for you to move out of your house because Mr. Lover, Mr. Boombastic, bitter romantic is moving in there and taking your position. So we'll say...
You can have her.
I will do, Barry. So
yes.
Do you leave your keys under the mat and get on with your sad, sorry, lonely old life, what little there is left of it.
Yes.
All right, Barry?
OK, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Did you enjoy it?
Very much so.
OK,
well... Can I just have a quick go of Pradeep?
You go and have a Pradeep.
Pradeep!
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on, deep breath. Pradeep! There you are.
And it was all in fun, Barry.
Yes.
But the stuff about sleeping with Margaret was true. Thanks for calling!
You dirty devil.
Oh, what fun tonight. 0330 123 1215. More of this after this. I'm typing a response to an email. Can I read you some emails that I've just received? The idea of the show today, OK, is for me to take it. We're having argument night, and it's all a lot of fun. I'm going to explain the rules one more time, for some people haven't quite got them, OK? The rule is I'm supposed to take a contrary position to that someone calls in with. You know that, Eloise, don't you? So if you phone up and say, Ian, I think you're incredibly handsome, I have to say, no, I'm incredibly ugly, and this is why. And that's the rule.
Even how ridiculous it is, you're going the opposite way.
That's it, OK. Chris Hall, who is an idiot, and I can say that without a shadow of a doubt. With regards to Alan Lake being a better DJ than you, which is one of the arguments we had.
Right.
I like him better. Fact, says Chris.
Fine.
I wrote back. As I thought, people not listening. The point of the show tonight is I take a contrary position to that put up by the caller. I think Alan is a great presenter. Ian. Okay, so that's quite nice. He's written back. Well, you failed. Because I know he is a great presenter. It's hard to understand what you're saying sometimes, though, over the giant machine-like droning of your ego. Over the giant machine-like droning of your ego. From Chris.
It's quite nicely written, actually.
So I've written back.
What
It's spelled droning wrong, but, you know,
That's true.
There's no A in droning. So I've written back, no, I have succeeded, because, and get this, I have taken a contrary position to that caller's view. That's the game. Are you really as thick as you sound? Can't you hear and read me say, I like Alan? I think he's great. If you want to send little emails with your silly little digs, feel free to, but they are ultimately pointless. Mustache, I'm busy winding up idiots. We'll see what his response is a bit
Why
later on.
doesn't he just phone in? What a coward's way.
Well done, you're learning, because he's a coward and an idiot. The two lethal... Chris Hall, phone in. Please call in. Let's discuss this, because you're listening. I know you're listening. So,
Why is he listening if he doesn't like you so much either?
well done.
I don't understand.
You are learning... Well, in your induction course into how to do radio...
Part one.
Part one, you've got it. Everybody listening is an idiot. No, hang on, no, I've said the wrong thing. 0330 123 1215. Randy... Oh, hang on, the balls this up. Randy? Yes, hello, Randy?
Hello, Ian.
Can I play some adverts and a song and then come to you?
You can...
Good.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. For car insurance, don't wait in line, go online. Get a life. Get Swift covered.
Absolute Radio. This is
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
There was a pause there because I'm getting a cab home at 1 o'clock and they've just texted me to say, your cab's here. It's an hour and...
Maybe it was a mistake.
It's an hour and 40 minutes away. My cab's here. What do I...
Should we call them up on air and...
Oh, no, I'm not one of those shock jocks. But I think what that means is I actually have to go. Because the waiting time would be like £100 or something, which is just pointless. So I should probably go.
Shall we just play records back to back?
I know the passwords and stuff.
You sort it out. We'll play Catatonia. Here we go.
If all you got to do today...
Catatonia, of course, reforming this year for some gigs throughout London, which will be very, very exciting. Randy, you've been waiting there. What do you want?
Oh, I've got a question to ask you, Ian, that could be turned into an argument, I'm not sure.
OK, well, let's see how it goes.
OK, well, I heard Caddick on earlier discussing horse racing.
He was... yes, OK.
And I was wondering what would happen. Do you think that as a potential rival sport to horse racing...
Yeah. He said it's can I just... It's horse racing, not horse racing.
Yeah, yes.
OK, it sounded like you were saying horse racing.
No, I wasn't talking about getting women of that sort of disposition and
to run.
riding them.
Although I'm thinking, there's got to be space on a satellite channel
I'm sure
somewhere
there is, yeah.
for horse racing.
I don't think anyone's tapped into that idea yet, though.
Something that's not bad, is it?
Channel 921.
It's not bad. That's not. What is Channel 921 these days? They've changed. Oh, I must mention the wrestling in a minute. But yes, carry on, Randy.
Well, it's a bit similar, but what do you think would a potential rival if you got greyhounds and attached either newborn babies or midgets to them and let them race round?
I don't see any great problem in that. I suspect that some people would frown on it, though, Randy.
I imagine so. There are people out there who, unlike myself and yourself, don't really know how to enjoy themselves. But
Randy, you sound crazy. You have a wild time.
Literally crazy.
The excitement in it is obviously with horse racing, it involves a lot of skill for the jockey. But with my greyhound racing, it would simply be strapping obviously something that's got no control on the back of an animal and just letting it go.
You say that horse racing requires skill from the part of the jockey.
Yes.
It doesn't really. The only skill you need is to be under 5 foot, and that's not really a skill.
No.
Is it?
Well, it is if you decide to chop your legs off in order to make the grade.
Randy, your house is on fire. What are you going to say from it?
I don't know. I suppose I should say my mother, but then again, there is a pretty nice George Foreman grill that I'm quite keen on.
Classy kind of guy.
See, my argument would be, why I wouldn't save my girlfriend. Because she can get
could
out
save herself,
hopefully.
right,
You
yeah.
know, unless she's, like, strapped down to the bed, as, happens from time to time. Then she... But surely her and the cat can get out. My initial thing would be the cat. But then the cat should have the sense to get out, which means I could get the Xbox. That would be the key.
Although the Xbox would be covered under your home insurance.
Under the what?
Home insurance. Not got that, no? You need to sort that out.
Plus, if you got your Xbox, then all the games would burn, then you'd have no games to play.
Exactly. You haven't thought it through. You've got to take about 20 things for that to work out.
This is a very depressing evening for me. So let's cheer ourselves up with a man who's over 100 years old. He's got more facts in his head than the internet himself. It's Philip from South Norwood.
Good evening, Ian.
How are you, fella?
I'd take the smoke detector.
Whoa, he's good. You see, this is why we employ. This is why Philip calls in. Employ him.
The reason I called in, Ian.
Yes, love.
You had about Sparks. I was watching their film today.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Steve Guttenberg's in it.
Yeah, is he? I don't remember him being in it.
No, Steve. And for those who don't know who Steve Guttenberg is, it's him.
Hi, this is Steve Guttenberg.
Yeah.
He told me he's in it.
Is he? I don't know what part does he play. Do you know?
He's only in it for like a few. It's like it was. I think it was his first movie appearance.
Yeah, I know it's Helen Hunt's first film.
Oh.
And as I say, because I don't know if you remember, some years ago I was lucky enough to have a chat to the Sparks boys.
Oh yes.
And we had a bit of an argument.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't like Roller Coaster.
Right.
They think it's probably one of the worst films they've ever done. I don't know how many films they've made.
I think they've only made one film.
Yeah, but as I say, I think it's a fantastic film.
I did have it on DVD and then I didn't watch it. I've got to watch another Nick Broomfield this week because I'm interviewing Nick Broomfield on Wednesday for next Sunday show. I'm a big fan of Broomfield. You know who Nick Broomfield is, Eloise?
Oh, I don't.
He's this brilliant document. Well, he makes movies now, but he's a documentary maker.
I'll tell you a film I'm looking forward to seeing.
I'm talking to the lady, Philip.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologise, lady.
He goes around. He makes documentaries, but they're very insightful and very funny, and he pops up in them all the time.
What's his name again?
Nick Broomfield.
I do. I have heard his name.
No, you have. You only just said it.
I have.
He did
the emails that have been sent round saying Ian's got Nick Broomfield on the show next week.
I'll make a note of that.
Yes, please do.
I'll tell you, there's a film coming out I really want to go and see about the pirate radio station.
Oh, the boat that rocked.
The boat that rocked, yes. Well,
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Well, you go and see it, because it could be good or it could be bad. We don't know. When you've seen it, can you give me a call and let me know?
I will do, because, I was around in the times when I used to go around with my little Danset radio.
I got a Danset record player this week.
Oh, wow.
I was listening to A Hard Day's Night on it. It sounds beautiful.
I've got a vinyl machine, that can play.
A
It's
vinyl
wonderful.
machine. They're called record players.
Did you clean it before you played it?
No, I didn't. I've ordered a new needle, but I've not cleaned it. No.
Oh, yeah, you want to get one of these cloths.
Oh, for the record, yes.
And it's amazing. It really makes it really, really use as though you're really there.
Yeah, I want it to sound like I'm in the 60s. I want it to be crackly and... Hang on, Alan, what do you want?
I want to pick an argument with you over the last argument we had.
No, but we've already had an argument about that argument.
Oh.
No, we haven't.
That argument was the argument. You can't re-argue an argument. Sorry, Philip.
Oh, that's all right.
I want to argue over the argument.
Well, what do you want to say, you muppet?
No, you're calling me a muppet when
Correct.
you haven't got the balls to put money on. Waiting.
I'm not... Alan... I'm not a gambler. You're the idiot who follows horse racing and comes in with these tips and says you know everything and these good tips, but you haven't got the cojones to put money where your mouth is. That makes you, Alan, a...
Again with the tash.
Does Alan watch the virtual race?
Go on.
Yes, Alan, do you watch the virtual racing?
In the bookies?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Oh, because I saw virtual car racing the other day.
Did you, Philip?
I went in the bookies to see if there was anything, on.
Yeah.
And
Alan's never been inside the bookies. He's too scared.
I have.
Yeah, he's been in there, but he don't take any money because he's scared he gets told off.
Has he got any tips? He says because there's drag racing, isn't there?
This is new to me.
Yeah, Philip has stunned us all into complete and utter silence. It's very rare that happens.
I'm actually quite excited about Nick Broomfield now, because having looked him up, I didn't realise that he'd done Biggie and Tupac and Kurt and Courtney as well.
And have you seen either of those films?
I've seen Kurt and Courtney.
It's fantastic.
It's amazing.
I think that's where I know his name from, because I am a Nirvana obsessive.
So have you seen Kurt and Courtney?
I have.
There's a brilliant bit in Kurt and Courtney where he's trying to he's one of the lines of question he's following is it's suggested that Courtney Love may have somehow been involved in that it was a murder that she made. That's one of the obviously she wasn't, but that's one of the questions that he's following in this documentary, and he finds a very difficult to get an answer out of, and they find some evidence that she may have been slightly threatening towards some people. And there's a brilliant bit where in the middle of this huge award ceremony that he can't get an interview with her, and in the middle of this huge award ceremony that he knows she's at, he just walks up on stage, goes and stands at the podium and starts talking, and everyone thinks he's there to present an award. And then they suddenly realise, actually, he's having a go at Courtney Love and just saying, I was wondering, Courtney Love, why you weren't responding to my phone calls, and yet you threatened this reporter. And it's just one of the
it is brilliant.
Your butt muscles, just, it's so uncomfortable. I don't know, and I'll ask him about that, because he must have balls of steel to do that. He's just brilliant. I've met him twice, and both times I'd met him, I hadn't really seen that many of his films, and then I'm a little bit in love with him. Is he promoting something? Was there some
no,
business?
I think you asked if he was around, and he's just around. Yeah.
That's it, he's just around.
That's
there we go.
good.
That's groovy.
I like it when they've nothing to flog.
Yeah, I like it. It's like, well, I'm glad we turned down Ray Parker Jr.
Yeah, because he was just in... Well, so, aside from the song...
Yeah.
How are you, Ray? What's going on?
Well, 118. There's something weird. Who are you going to call? 118. Oh, man,
he could apply that to a lot of different things.
I'm so glad we missed it. I heard him on another radio station, and I heard... he did Joe's show in the end, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
I'm so glad we turned that one down. Who are you going to call? 118. Oh, get out.
I like your actions.
I like it when... so this is why we generally try and get people who aren't promoting stuff, and it's just that we like them and they come in. And let's do one more call, then we'll play... Stranglers, Peaches. There we go. Let's... look, Stuart's been waiting for an hour. Stuart!
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Stuart. I'm good. This had better be good.
Yeah, well, I've got 4 things for you.
Well, you can do 2 of them.
All right. First thing is, wish me luck, because I'm going for an audition next week for a TV show.
What TV show are you going for?
Total Wipeout.
Total Wipeout. And what kind of show is that, mate?
You have to jump over. It's like a big assault course.
Oh, you're going on the assault course thing?
Is it like our version of Takeshi's Castle?
Yeah.
Well,
you've got massive balls to go over.
Yes, you do need them, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when are you auditioning for that?
It's in Birmingham somewhere. I don't know where, but hopefully in Birmingham.
Can you give us a call and let us know if you get it or not?
Yeah, I will do.
Okay, good.
And the other one is Family Guy. Is Family Guy better than The Simpsons? And I think Family Guy is the best.
Okay, so I have to argue the contrary position to that, do I?
Yeah.
Okay, and this will be tough because I think Family Guy is better. But you're wrong on that, don't you, Stuart?
I'm not.
Well, you are wrong on that because The Simpsons has been going for over 20 years, has had over 5,000 episodes. Family Guy has a run for, I think, 6 seasons, maybe 7 seasons, and has had something like 60 episodes. So that's a shortfall of 1,940 episodes. The Simpsons gets far more viewers than Family Guy gets on the Fox network. It's made over $6 trillion in its 20 years. Do you want me to carry on, Stuart?
But contrary to that, right?
Yes.
Family Guy has... It's got at least we've not got yellow people. God, they look like they've been urined on.
Right.
Urined.
I could have said the other word.
You could.
If you'd said the other word, you'd have sounded normal.
Yes, you can't say pissed. Well, do you know what, Stuart? You've beaten me in that argument.
Thank you, and I'll let you know next week how.
Good lad, there we go. What a delightful fruit cut. I couldn't be bothered.
After that, you wouldn't have won. No way.
You're right. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. More of your arguments. I need to get some fresh air and recommit myself to this after the Stranglers, Peaches. Ta-ta. The studio's knackered tonight. Why can't I hear anything in my ears? Can you hear anything in your ears? There we go. That's the thing. Very quickly, this is the last time we'll mention Chris Hall, and then we're going to burn all pictures and images of him that we have. This is the idiot's been emailing me. I am not calling in because I'm scared of phones.
That's a good way to start an email.
I can't really remember what else you said. I guess this is where I argue that I'm not as thick as I sound. The reality is I'm actually as thick as you sound. Well, that's very thick then, Chris. You are indeed a very thick person. Thanks to your producer, though, for his positive spelt wrong, comments regarding my presentation skills. Made me feel all warm inside. Chris, this is one thing that does get me angry, right? And we'll say this and we'll play some adverts and then we'll never dwell on this ever again, because These horrible, cowardly, nasty little people. I've got a keyboard. I've got a keyboard. I'm going to write something nasty on my keyboard. I've got a keyboard. And I'm going to write something nasty on my keyboard. And I'm going to send it. Press the send button. And then I'm going to think, I've got a keyboard. I'm going to go on a forum. And I'm going to go write something on a phone. I've got a phone. I'm going to text. I'm sending a text. You are a bumhole. I'm going to send. I've got a keyboard. Look at me. I've got a keyboard. I'm going to send something nasty on a keyboard because I've got a computer. And I've got a phone. I'm going to send in. You are a bum on a text. Oh, jeez, do you know what I mean? If you listen, hey, if you don't like it, sod off. It's as simple as that. Sod off. Go and listen to Capital, go and listen to Radio 4, go and listen to Radio 2,
do you remember
BBC
when
London.
When we first started doing this show, you said that you were trying to convince people that they'd still be listening. Now it's got to the point where you just say, can't be bothered. Sod off. We've got all of the people we want listening. To us, Chris. We don't even. You're listening. I don't even know why you're listening. Go on. What's on? Go and listen to Talk Sport. Go. There must be something on another. Go and listen to Heart. You know, there's got to be something somewhere else that you would enjoy more than me. I've got a computer. I'm going to write a little thing, and then I'm going to run away, and I've done a nasty thing. Oh, you made me want to puke.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. For car insurance, don't wait in line, go online. Get a life. Get Swift covered.
Absolute Radio. This is
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
All right, let's stop messing around now. Let's rattle through a couple of calls and we'll play REM. Who has been the longest? Keith has been waiting 45 minutes. Keith!
Oh, you know how you doing, mate?
I'm fired up, Keith. I'm ready to go. What have you got?
Well, first of all, I want to say it's the best show tonight for ages.
It's a good one, isn't it?
It's very good. And Barry from Watford, well, he's the man.
Well, you say that. I think he's an idiot. But never mind. He's an elderly gentleman. Yes.
I've got an argument for you.
Go on, then.
I reckon the PS3 is much better than the Xbox.
Oh, well, I can win this one easily because, of course, it isn't much better.
No.
Will you put forward your case, Keith?
Well, I can put all I've got. Is it 2 words or 1 word? It's 1 word and one number.
Okay, go on.
Killzone 2.
Okay. Now I've got Killzone 2.
Well, on what? What, Xbox?
On the PS3.
You got a PS. I thought you got a PS3.
That's caught you by surprise, hasn't it, Keith?
Yes. I thought you was an Xbox lover.
I have a PS3, and I have Killzone 2.
Yeah, go on in.
I haven't bothered to play it.
Well, why not?
Because I've got an Xbox 360 and I've been too busy playing Halo Wars, Resident Evil 5, Left 4 Dead, Halo 3, and all the other magnificent titles that the Xbox 360 provides. I'll tell you why the PS3 is not the better machine.
Go on in.
And it's 1 word, 2 words hyphenated.
Go on in.
Blu-ray, anybody?
Yeah, Blu-ray, yeah. Blu-ray is excellent.
Blu-ray, anybody? No. Is it really... Let's do a straw poll here. Davis, have you got a DVD player or a Blu-ray player?
Have I got?
Yeah, DVD
I've got
or
a DVD
Blu-ray?
player.
Okay. Eloise?
DVD.
DVD, okay. So Blu-ray, Keith...
Yeah.
It's like Betamax all over again.
I don't think...
Let me finish. It's the great Betamax VHS wars of the early 80s. And I backed Betamax in those wars. I lost. I got hurt. I got badly burned the first time around. It's not happening again. No one is bothering with Blu-ray, apart from PS3 owners going, oh, but it's been so much better than DVD. It's much better quality. It's who cares?
It'll be in the car boot.
It will be in the car boot, Eloise. Thank you.
Have you seen the Dark Knight and Batman?
I've seen Casino Royale on the Blu-ray.
Have you seen the Dark Knight?
Well, no.
Are you running it on a 1080p television, the best Panasonic?
No.
Are you running it on a 1080 or 720?
I'm 1080.
Keyboard.
I haven't seen The Dark Knight on Blu-ray because I'm not going to spend any money.
And are you listening to it on lean speakers?
Is he going to let me finish a point? Or
No!
Is he going to keep going forward with his rubbish... It's the same... You can have a better argument with a 12-year-old in a playground.
Ian, are you listening to on your lean speakers?
Am I listening to what on what?
Your Xbox. Have you got what that bloke's got the other week? Celine speakers.
What's he talking about?
It's gone from a sort of all-right argument to just a madman with his trousers round his ankles, fumbling with his winkle, trying to get a sentence out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, I've not got the speakers that you speak of. Listen, PS3...
Seriously, Blu-ray is the way to go.
No, it's not the way to go. No one's bothered with Blu-ray, mate. It's been a failure. No one's asked about it. It's gonna be an embarrassment. You watch in a year's time. There'll be nowhere you can buy Blu-ray discs. Okay, that's a fact. Now, the specifications of the PS3 may be slightly better, but how long's the PS3 been out for? What, 2 years? Is it 18 months? 2 years?
Probably.
Yeah. The Xbox 360 been out a little bit longer than that. It's got at least, 5 times the amount of games and the quality of games that the PS3 has got. The PlayStation have done what they did with the PS2, is they've brought it out with all this hype and this pomp and all of this stuff, but they've not been able to deliver the games on the launch, whereas the Xbox 360 could, I'm afraid, and the Xbox 360 is continually blowing it out of the water. The online service is a joy to play. The communication is better. The download service is better. I've got you on the back ropes, mate.
No, you ain't, mate. I've got another 2 words for you.
Go on, then.
Dead Rising 2. Well, is that coming to the PS3 or not, then?
Well, I don't know. Dead Rising, the first one was rubbish.
Yeah, but is Dead Rising 2 coming to the PS3 and the Xbox now, and the PC as well? Why have they done that?
I don't know. Well, they've done it to make money, to sell it to you suckers, because the first one was absolutely tosh.
I never played the first one.
Well,
it's only Xbox only. I wouldn't play Xbox.
He's talking about a game he's never played. The first one was rubbish. Verinda, you'd agree with me, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Vinny's on my side, Keith.
Well, no. Well, who's Vinny? Who is he?
Yeah, who are you, Vinny?
Yeah, first-time caller.
Maybe you two should have an argument together. Go on.
Okay, then. Vinny, what do you want to argue about, mate?
What do you want to argue about?
Well, I don't really know.
Alright, so...
Oh, this is great. Yeah. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go on then.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Well, why? What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, I'm starting an argument, aren't I?
How's that an argument, though? Where am I from? I don't understand.
If you answer it, then I'll continue the argument, innit?
Where am I from?
You've not even started an argument yet.
No, that's what I mean. How can you start an argument? Where are you from? How can you start an argument? Where are you from? What's that got to do with anything?
All I'm going to say is that place is not good, isn't it?
But you don't know where I'm from, though?
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't care? So whatever I say is bad, then?
Yes.
Very good. Oh, that's good. Okay, then.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great argument.
Have you started the argument yet?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't started it.
Right, okay. Shut up. I'm going to play R.E.M.
Yeah.
Then when we come back, you two are going to have an argument, all right?
Okay, then.
Yes?
Yeah.
After R.E.M., an argument with two of the biggest meatheads I've ever heard in my life.
Hello.
Hello, Finny.
Yeah, well, why are you laughing for?
Well, Ian was just telling me what you were saying about me.
Yeah, what was he saying?
You call me a homosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with homosexuals then? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with homosexuals?
Nothing's wrong with homosexuals.
Hey!
Yeah?
Have you got an Xbox 360?
Yeah, I did, but I sold it.
Well, is it crap?
No, it's just that I wasn't good at it.
Wasn't good at it? What, you can work it?
Nah.
No, what did you find hard about it then?
You know, pressing buttons.
What pressing buttons was hard for you, yeah?
Yeah.
What, have you got a club hand?
Nah, Yeah, okay, yeah.
What, you got something against people with disabilities then?
Yes, I got a hook on the one hand.
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with disability, is there?
Are you taking the mic?
No, I've only got one leg.
Okay. You sound bold to me.
I sound what?
Bold.
Bold?
Yeah, a bald head.
Bold?
You have hair on your head.
What, bald?
Yes.
How do you know that? Yeah, I am bald. What's wrong with baldies then?
Yeah.
What?
They look like thugs. They're not very nice people, are they?
Well, I'm very nice. I'm not a thug. I'm a very nice person. Ask anyone who knows me. Or did I kill them all? I don't know.
I don't know anyone that knows you.
Well, how do you know? You might know someone who knows me, mightn't you?
No, I don't.
You might do.
Okay.
I guarantee you've passed someone in the street that's passed me in the street.
Yes, okay, where do you live?
Well, no, I'm not getting into that conversation again. That's no argument.
Why not?
No, it's not. What's your favourite fruit?
I don't know, apple. Yeah.
No, that's crap. Bananas are much better.
Yes.
Yeah, bananas are better, aren't they?
No, I don't like bananas.
Why not?
Because they're long.
So you got something against monkeys in now as well?
No.
So monkeys, disabled people, and homosexuals and lesbians. So you don't like animals then?
Yeah.
You do like animals?
Yeah, look, I don't like animals, I don't like vegetarians, I don't like vegans, I've got
to agree. No, vegans are not right, are they? No, that's... Anyone who don't eat meat is not... No, I've got to agree with you on that one. I'm not arguing with that one. They're not right.
I mean, what's the point of being a vegan?
Well, why have we got teeth?
Huh?
Why have we got teeth?
Yeah, true.
Sweet. If you're vegan, you can just mix things up and just drink everything, can't you, for a straw?
Yeah, what do the vegans actually eat?
What do they eat?
Yeah.
Vegetables. Yeah, vegetables. That's all they eat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all they eat.
I mean, they don't. They can't have stuff like yogurt. They can't have milk.
Oh no, I think they can have dairy. It depends what kind of vegan you're talking about now. Because there's lots of different types. Because there's very strange people, so there's lots of different types out there.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. For car insurance, don't wait in line, go online. Get a life. Get Swift covered.
Absolute Radio.
Iain Lee. Hello. Absolute Radio.
There we go. It's lovely, isn't it? Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. It's good stuff here. Eloise is gone for the night. So it's just me and Davis.
Hello.
Which means we can undo our flies and whip our winkles out now. And nobody...
I've taken off my shoes, actually.
I've taken off my pants, which is great stuff indeed. 0330 123 1215. Got a lot to get through in this hour. We have Triple M around about 12:30. We've got the answer phone messages. We've got Gary and Catford. Oh, God, Gary's been waiting 45. Let's do Gary very quickly, because I'm waiting for 45 minutes. Yes, Gary?
Good evening.
Good evening, Gary.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gary. It's not morning until you've been to bed.
I'm in bed.
Oh, in that case. No, it's not morning until you've had a sleep.
Oh, I can have
Don't forget, next weekend, the clocks go back. We lose an hour next week, so...
only Yasser was around.
If only Yasser were... Yasser keeps emailing me, keeps Facebook... Yasser keeps MySpacing me.
Does anyone use MySpace anymore?
Well, Yasser does. He keeps. He wants to come round to my house and do a show. He wants me to go round to his house and do this show from his house, and he wants me to give him some work experience. None of those things are ever going to happen.
He's 0 for 3 there, really, isn't he?
No. Oh, by the way, the wrestling. Can I mention the wrestling thing? The wrestling thing is happening.
Yes.
It's happening. It's either going to happen now. It's either going to happen on the 26th of April, live during the show. What we're thinking now, though, is possibly Monday the 27th, is doing it in the daytime in the Absolute room upstairs. And what that means is that we can have an audience, because there'll be people here. Ben Jones could be persuaded to do some commentary, and it'll just be a bit more atmospheric. And you know when you're fighting another man, sometimes swears pop out. It means we've been protected on that. So it's looking like Monday the 27th, Tuesday the 28th, we've got to check it will be happening then. We've had a couple of entries. If you would like to... This is genuine. If you would like to wrestle me... then send your applications to ian.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk. Put it in the subject heading wrestling. Try and include a photo if you can, some stats, your age, your weight, your height, some things like that, any wrestling experience you may have had. And it will happen. Now, the way it's going to work, it's obviously not a full wrestling. We haven't got a wrestling ring, but it will be pin someone shoulders down for the count of 3. That's what we're looking... You know a bit about wrestling, don't you, Gary? You're a wrestling...
I emailed a referee friend of mine to get in contact with you.
Oh.
You're looking for a referee, aren't you?
And what was your friend's name?
Steve Linsky.
He's not got in touch with me.
No, well, not yet.
No.
I think I only did it, Saturday.
Well, you should still have done it. Well, yes, if we need a referee. We've had one gentleman who's applied for that, but yes, you get your chap in charge, to get in touch. A referee, and we are looking for a wrestler. If you want to have a go, and this is genuine, this will genuinely happen, there will be a trophy up for grabs. The Inter-Presenter listener wrestling trophy will be up for grabs. Ian.Lee.
Belt ready for wrestling, doesn't it, though?
Sorry?
Should be a belt, really.
It should be a belt, but they don't do those in Cobblers, Gary.
No, that's true.
Yeah, they don't do it. Hey, listen, we've talked so long, I've got to play a song.
Oh, okay, sure.
Speak to you in a second.
Okay.
Damn.
Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
I have to send a coded message. Fandango, yes, the order sounds good. There we go. Gary from Catford is back.
Yes.
Yes.
What I wanted to say, in the form of an argument, was that my name is better than yours.
Now, that's a tough one, because... okay. I have to take the contrary position. So, no, of course it's not.
Well, how many famous Ians, spelled I-A-I-N, are there, apart from yourself?
None.
Exactly.
Well, exactly. That means...
there are many famous Garys using the same name.
Gary Glitter?
His name's not Gary.
He uses... No, you haven't. His name...
technicality there. That's not his real name.
No, it's not his real name.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
there's many other famous...
Gary, that's not a technicality. Gary, whether it's his real name or not is irrelevant. The fact is he uses that... That's what he is known
Well, not anymore.
as.
I believe he goes back under the name of Paul Gadd.
Yes, that's correct. He does go back under the name of Paul Gadd. But if you were to see that gentleman walking down the street, you wouldn't say, hey, look, there's Paul Gadd. You go, ooh, look, it's Gary Glitter. Ooh.
No, I think you'd go, ooh, there's Paul Gadd.
No, you wouldn't.
Equally, there are many...
Wouldn't.
Gary from Luton, he's very famous.
Right, you can't just call in and say that other callers are famous.
Gary Coleman from the Different Strokes.
What you talking about, Willis? Yes.
But
your whole argument is flawed, Gary, and I'll tell you why.
I have the winner.
Yeah.
Is there a podcast out there named after your name?
Yes.
What is it, then?
Well, Ian Lee's Choice Cuts.
That's not named after Ian, that's named after you.
Well, yes, and the Ian Lee show.
Well, that's you, not all Ians.
Okay, well, what Gary...
the Gary Show is a show dedicated just to Gary.
No, it's named after you, because it's your show.
But it's all Gary.
Okay,
I talk about all Gary. So it's better than just saying one Ian, it's all Gary.
Okay. Can you let me speak now?
Of course.
She's been quite rude, and I've been let you speak, and I'm going to have my
sorry,
turn
you
now.
think
Okay, you started on a false premise, because you have... the whole argument is based on the fact that it's good to share your name with that of famous people. And, of course, obviously, it isn't, because I don't see fame and celebrity as having any import in my life. I like to be able to stand by the fact that my name is slightly more unique than Gary. Yes, there are no other famous Ian spelled I-A-I-N, and that makes it all the more determined for me to make success
You're
of
going
it.
down the line that uniqueness is good, but of course we all know that uniqueness is a slight perversion.
Okay. And the Gary Show podcast, can I just check how many downloads does that get?
This particular week?
Yep.
Over 2 days, 120.
Okay. My podcast gets about 20,000.
Well, that's because of you. Because you're famous.
Yes. I'm not quite sure what your argument is, Gary, because...
Well, my name is better than yours.
But you've not said anything that would... Vinny, help me out here.
Yeah, you got Ian Duncan Smith.
Does he spell it I-A-N?
Yeah.
Oh. But he's not really that good. He was not really that good.
Yeah, Vinny, you've worsened. You've actually weakened my argument there, Vinny.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, no worries. So, yes.
So I've won because he weakened your argument.
There's a famous author called Ian Banks.
But no, all your arguments are flawed. Your whole argument here is that it's better to share the same name as someone famous, when, of course...
Well, maybe some non-famous people that share the name Gary that are very proud of that name.
Well, they're all numpties, Gary.
Well... That's maybe
Your name is not better than mine. I'll tell you why. Because it's got a G in it. G is a girly letter. It's got the letter Y in it. Now, why having a name with a Y in it? That's kind of that doesn't really give you anything, does it? My name is much better because it's got 3 vowels and a soft N. Ian.
It's got 2 I's. I mean, it's just copying from the beginning to the middle.
My name.
Not a unique letter, can it?
My name is well, Ian spelled like that is obviously the Celtic spelling, which draws on my Scottish heritage and my Scottish roots, which. Where does the name Gary come from? You can't really trace it anywhere.
Let me tell you, it comes from a place called Gary in Indiana in America.
No, you've just made that up, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
His mama. It doesn't come from there at all. He's made that up.
It was a good argument, though.
Yeah, it was a good argument. Oh, I've done my wrong fader there. It was a very good argument. I'm enjoying this evening. It's argument special. We don't need to rack any more calls up. Let's do one more, then we'll do the answer phone message. Let's go to Liana?
Liana, hello.
Liana.
Hello.
How are you pronouncing it? Liana?
Liana, yeah.
Liana. Hello, Liana. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you.
What a beautiful name that is.
Oh, thank you.
Can I ask how you spell it, please?
L-E-H-A-N-N-A.
It's fantastic. And where is that from? I've not heard that before.
I don't know. You'd have to ask my mum.
Okay, what's her number? Okay, will she be up now?
No, she'll probably be in bed.
Okay, well, I probably should never call a lady in the bed. So, Liana, what can I do for you this evening?
First, before I kind of go on a little rant, can I just say about the guy that was emailing you?
Oh, yes, yes.
He needs to take whatever's lodged up his body...
Yes.
And throw it in the bin and grow some crown jewels.
Yeah, well, yes, he does.
This will be Chris
Hall.
Chris Hall, who's actually replied as well.
What's Chris Hall said
final
now?
reply. Let's find it. Here we go. Oh, yes, he said, we'll call it a draw, end of. And then he says, have an awesome night. And sorry if I've upset you.
Well, we won't call it a draw. That's always the coward's way out of an argument. Oh, no, OK, let's agree to disagree. Well, no. Let's argue until we reach a conclusion, shall we? That's what it's all about. Chris sounds like a numpty. But yes, you're right. He should,
I mean, there's 1,000 other channels out there that he could listen to.
Yeah, I know. And we shouldn't really be saying this because my boss will get terribly upset. But it's true. You know, if you don't like something, hey, switch off. You got John Osborne at 1 o'clock. If you want to listen to that, that's groovy. Come back for that, you know. But between 10 and 1, if you don't like it, get knotted, you know.
Exactly.
But I suspect that there's more to this phone call than just that.
Yeah, there is. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I was just going to say that I do agree, though. Alan Lake is the best on Absolute Radio.
Okay.
And I have 3 facts why.
Okay, let's say the 3 Alan Lake facts.
Okay.
Yes.
One is because he's younger than you.
Okay. How old is he, by the way?
He's 24, I think, or 25.
Wow, okay, that is young, isn't it? So, okay, one reason he's better than me is because he's a boy. Okay, yes. I bet I can make love better than him. I've had a bit more experience at how to pleasure a woman.
Not what from he said, anyway.
Well, what's he said?
He's a fabulous lover. Alan Lake is a generous lover. He's a giving man.
I could... Liana, how old are you, Liana?
I'm 22.
22. What's the most number of orgasms you've had in a night? In one night? 4. Is that all?
Yeah.
In one night? Well, I could give you 8. I give you 8 in the first hour. That's not an exaggeration. 8 in the first hour. I don't think Alan Lake could do that. Next point, please.
Okay, well, you'll have to ask him for that one. But secondly,
yes,
he's kind of okay looking. He's good looking as well.
Okay, right. That's not relevant on radio, though, is it? We're talking about his skills as a DJ, so far those two things are irrelevant. Your third one had better be good, Leanne, otherwise you're getting cut off, and Guns N' Roses is coming in.
He's entertaining. Otherwise, if he wasn't that entertaining, I wouldn't have got his tattoo on my bottom.
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ, I'm speaking to a lunatic. You've tattooed Alan Lake's face on your arse.
No, just his name and Absolute Radio.
OK, can I ask you to never, ever listen or call this show ever again? Is that OK?
I was going to get yours on the other day.
No, I don't... No. I don't want my name on no lady's ass. No. Unless I've written it in spittle. It ain't happening. No. Don't call again, Leanna. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Hi, this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake.
I'm Ross Williams.
Hi, this is Christopher Berg, and without any doubt, my favourite radio caller is the one and only Rob Burnett.
Hi, this is Kim Wilde, and my favourite all-time radio caller is Rob Burnett.
This is
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey. Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey. I'm Rob Burnett, and I'm calling Christian, but Christian isn't here, so I'm calling Ian and Davis. Whee! I've just seen Carol Vorderman on Comic Relief, and oh my God, in the studio, she can give me a countdown conundrum anytime.
Hi, Ian. This is Martha. I'm replying to your Lonely Hearts ad. I think I met your criteria. I'm overweight. I am actually growing facial hair. I do have rather big boobies that you're asking for. I'm au naturel, as you said. I'm nearly the same age as you. I'm 52. I'm looking so forward to hearing from you. Bye, honey.
Hello, Ian. It's Sonny Lewis. Very nice to meet you the other week. You did leave a bit of a bad taste in my mouth, but it don't matter, mate. I'll see you at the same glory hole next week. Bye.
Hi Ian, this is Hulk Hogan here. I'm a long-time fan of the show, and I was just thinking that I'll wrestle with you once, brother. So just hit me up, yeah? Give me a call.
It's a good evening from me. It's a good evening to you, and it's a good evening to everybody. Where are you listening to the show? I'm listening to Ian Lee in bed. Good evening.
To all those Brighton fans out there, brilliant, slash you 2-1. More room.
Hello, Mr. Lee. It's Wilkes here again. Just to let you know, tonight I am driving out in London in my wife's bra and French panties. And I managed to get a pair of black nylon hold-ups on. Oh, if only she knew. Oh, thank you. Bye.
OK, we've got 4 calls to rattle through, then we'll probably have another song, and then we'll do straight to air. So, let's go to Jim. Hello, Jim.
Hello there.
Hello, fella.
How are you doing?
I'm doing bloody well, mate. How are you?
Well, you're doing a lot better than me. You're getting a load of money,
Yes.
and you don't do any work,
Correct,
and
yes.
the people who seem to be
Great, isn't it?
filling up your programme are the
Yeah.
callers.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's great.
I want your job. I think it's a great job because
Yes, it is a great job. It's fantastic. I get paid to sit here, play records, and talk to drunken idiots.
yeah, that's right. And you've got 2 people trying to have an argument with each other, and in the meantime, you're probably drinking loads of chocolate and all the rest of it.
Yep.
You've got some woman in the studio. It's a fantastic life, isn't it?
Jim, I'll tell you something. I am living the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how well, you're obviously not going to argue, but you must be paid a lot of money for a very nice little number.
I'm paid very well for this job. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, blimey O'Reilly. I mean, where do you apply? You know, is it? How do you get in there? So I can come and do nothing much and just listen to people ranting on like me. You know,
you have to be able to speak properly, Jim. That's the first prerequisite.
Mm-hmm.
So probably fall at the first hurdle, I'd imagine. There.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, well, I see. You're getting paid because you can speak properly.
Well, that's one of the things. Being sober and being able to speak. That's kind of a starting point. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. No. You are. You.
I'm sober and speaking. Yes.
You always put over a sober view, but all the point I'm making is it's a fantastic salary for listening to people like me ranting and raving all night long.
Jim, you say it's a fantastic salary. How much do you think I'm getting paid for this evening's show?
I don't know, but probably about per show.
But for tonight's show, how much do you think I'm getting paid?
Well, I reckon you're probably on about 40,000-50,000 a year.
Okay, but break that down. Well, you're wrong. It's a lot more than that per show. For tonight's show, what do you think I'm getting? What, £100, £10, £1,000, £10,000? What do you think?
Probably about £5,000
for tonight's show. No, it's about that. It's about that now.
Yeah, I mean that's fantastic money.
It's great, £5,000. 3 hours work.
To sit on a control panel with Eloise.
But let's be realistic. Just under half of that. Let's say it's £5,000. It's a little bit more, but we'll say it's £5,000. Half of that goes to tax.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Straight away, I'm only earning £2,500 for tonight's show.
Really?
Then I've got travel, so that's another £20.
It's still fantastic money for
£2,480. Yeah.
Yeah, if you calculated the amount of airtime that the listeners contribute and the amount of airtime you contribute,
it's a con.
You can't knock it.
You can't. It's a great con, Jim.
It's a fantastic number.
Well, Jim, thanks for calling.
Oh no, I'll keep listening. Don't worry.
Good lad. Thank you.
No, and you are good at it, I must admit.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure. You call any time you want, Jim.
Okay.
Good lad. There we go. What a nice gentleman he is. It's about £5,000 a show I'm getting. But it's half of it goes on tax days. That's the problem. I've got to pay.
You're doing very well there.
Doing all right. I'm keeping my feet on the ground. Russ.
Good morning.
Did you? Oh, Jesus.
We've resorted to old joke. Hello, jokes.
Have you just done the policeman from Hello, Hello?
You look like the policeman from Hello, Hello.
Oh, with the tash. You seen
Officer Crabtree.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Russ.
I didn't say I like it.
It's going first thing in the morning, sadly.
Good an argument for you, Ian.
Okay, go on.
You're not going to win this one.
Okay.
I reckon the best three bands in the world are the Beatles, the Monkees, and the Beach Boys.
I've got to argue against that.
Well,
I've got to argue against it. When that's easily done. With the Beatles, okay, let's go through them one at a time. The Monkees,
yep,
not a real group. TV show made about a fictional pop group, couldn't play their own instruments, absolute tosh, wrote hardly any of their songs, and as soon as they started trying to take creative control of the music, the music just flopped and they sold less and less records until they imploded. So obviously they're not one of the best rock bands in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, next one, Beatles.
Fact. We'll go for the Beatles. Overrated, overblown, pretentious nonsense, bland, insipid. They ripped off everything. At the start, they're ripping off black soul music from the States, black R&B in the traditional sense of it, and rock and roll. As they move on, they start ripping off Bob Dylan folk music. Then they start ripping off the psychedelic bands from California. And by the end, have you heard Let It Be in Abbey Road?
Yeah.
Let It Be, absolute tosh. 4 people who don't get on with each other and can't talk. Filled in with an awful, overblown production from Phil Spector. And Abbey Road, Octopus's Garden. It's a song for kids, Russ. Absolute tosh.
Dear. What about the Beach Boys?
Rubbish. Okay, surfing music. How does that relate to anything to do with me or my life? Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on and safari with me. It's all idealistic, American, jingoistic nonsense. As soon as they stopped writing about surf music, they became dull, drugged up, fat, overpaid hippies who couldn't string together a decent sentence, let alone a decent song. Their album, 2020, I think it is, or Friends, is 24 minutes long. And that's not one side, Russ. That's an album that is 24 minutes long.
Brilliant it was.
It's a con.
Oh, Ian, what a brilliant argument, but you didn't mean a word of it.
I didn't mean a word of it. I didn't do bad, though, did I?
That was a brilliant argument.
Russ, you've made me feel dirty. It's made me feel dirty now.
It's a shame, actually, because he said the three greatest bands in the world, and if you just taken one out and replaced it with Kiss, then his fact would have been wrong.
I would have
have had to have dissed the Beatles.
These last two calls are going to have, 20... Dark Breath.
Hiya.
We're running out of time now because I'm an idiot.
Okay. I didn't say... You're not an idiot.
No, I've muffed up. I've muffed up terribly. I've done a bad thing.
No. You have... Anyway, the reason I'm calling...
Yes.
That facial hair...
Yes, detached.
It's not good. It's not nice.
See, listen, I've grown a moustache. I said I was going to. It will have to go tomorrow for work purposes. But, in its defence, I quite like it. I think I look kind of cool.
No, facial hair is not a nice look. I'm sorry.
Well, on you maybe not, but I think on me, it works quite well.
Listen, my argument is facial hair on men is just... No.
Hang on, are we having an argument now, or is this a proper...
Could be, yeah.
Or is this a proper thing you're phoning in about, though?
Well, yes, it could be an argument, a proper thing as well, yeah.
Well, I think the tash, I think it makes me look dignified, I think it makes me look mature, I think it makes me look worldly, it makes me look wise, it makes me look sensitive.
It makes you look Mexican.
It makes me look Mexican, which is something I've always wanted to look like.
No, it just makes it look as though you haven't shaved.
You find it sexy, Dark Breath, and you can't... It's a little bit like a shadow at the moment, I'll be honest. If I had another 2 or 3 weeks, it would look pretty darn special.
No,
Is my voice getting deeper?
It is.
It's all to do with the tash. You've got so much testosterone running through your body.
In my ears, it's sounding very deep.
It is. So you're trying to think Mexican.
You're finding that sexy, aren't you, Dark Breath?
I am, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting you hot.
It is, yeah.
I've got to go to Midge very quickly. I shall speak to you later on.
Okay.
Ta-ta. Midge!
Good evening.
We haven't got much time.
You two timing. What's the matter with you?
What do you mean?
Just because you've got a Freddie Mercury moustache...
Yes.
It doesn't give you the right to...
Gotta be quicker, Midge, you're running out of time.
Well, dangling your cans in front of Margaret...
6 seconds.
Send an old man...
Bit quicker, Midge. Quicker.
Everyone already.
Oh, too slow.
Roxanne.
This is
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
It's time for the most dangerous part of the show. Triple M. Straight to air.
I thought you were coming in here. Why are you staying there?
There are no headphones in there. I can't hear anything. They're all bolted to the desk.
You're not going to miss anything. It's John Osborne on at 1 o'clock.
It is, yeah.
Let's get that. That's the business side of things out of the way. He's on at 1 o'clock. Until then, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Straight to air, 7-second delay. Don't swear, don't be libelous, because we can dump it and we can block you from ever calling the radio station again. Isn't that power? Let's try line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
This is Fred Rogers.
Okay, this is a recording, isn't it? Yes.
There are no such things as real monsters.
Okay, thank you for the warning. That's good to know. Let's try 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I was wondering, who's your favourite gay person?
Who is my favourite gay person?
Yeah.
That's a very good word. This is a silly question, but it's a question. Who's my favourite gay person? Oh, I guess I'd have to say you, Vinny. Yeah, here we go. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my heart.
Hi, Ian. Under the Freedom of Information Act, I've just found out that you only earn Ryan Reynolds per week.
Thanks very much. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yeah, Alan.
You have Scottish connections, I heard you saying.
Aye, my dad's cousin used to play for Aberdeen.
Oh, aye, what was his name?
Dougie Rugby.
Dougie Rugby?
Aye.
What's he like?
I don't know, never met him.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
There we go, you see, it's exciting.
You love still slagging the old accent, don't you?
Yes, aye, that's right, I am, aye.
You doing the drive time tomorrow?
Aye, I am, got another 4 weeks of it, aye.
Oh, Christ.
Get back! Get back! Get back to where you once belong! Line 7, you're on the line.
Hello, Mr. Lee. How are you today? Listen, do you hear about this Bernie Madoff?
Yeah, Bernie Madoff, yes, he made off with about $50 billion.
Yeah, he's gone away. But you know what?
Yes,
Between me and you, I've earned more money.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have.
How has this happened?
Well, because, you see, I'm not saying that I'm entirely responsible for the credit crunch.
No, but
I'm slightly responsible.
What have you done?
Well, you know, they call it a Ponzi scheme.
Yes.
You see, mine's a bit bigger than Mr. Bernie Madoff's.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I think I've ruined the whole Western economy.
Are you going to be able to give any of that money back?
I don't think so.
We'll say goodbye then.
Bye-bye.
There we go.
At least he was honest about it.
Exactly, that's the main thing. I apologise and we accept that. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Yes, so rather predictably, I'd like to argue that XTC are absolutely brilliant.
Well, the Tosh, what have they done in the last 10 years? Nothing. Thank you. I'm like Lamar, but better. Seriously, man.
Yeah.
I can do what Lamar can do, but better, with balls on.
Lamar?
The singer, yeah.
Not Limal?
No, Lamar. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Ian, hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you very much. I'm a little bit tired all of a sudden, so I'm looking forward to my bed.
Oh, right. I had a brilliant argument lined up, but I wasn't called back.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
That's my fault.
Yes.
Yeah, never mind, Dave. I just wanted to know the purpose for the moustache, because you once claimed that all people that had such hideous facial growth were all weirdos, tramps, deviants, and anorex fiends.
I still stand by that statement, yes.
But you're including yourself in that category, and that's not very good promotion for the show, is it?
Didn't I say that everyone with a moustache is a pervert?
I think you did.
I rest my case, Your Honour. I stand by that.
Filthy pervert.
I'm dirt. I'm a bad boy. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, it's Theo Watkins.
All right, Theo.
Nice evening, innit?
Yes, all right.
If I was in a fire, I would save my dusty box of condoms, because I might need them one day.
You never know, do you?
Well, you never know. They might look quite cool after being in a fire.
They might do, mightn't they, Theo?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might.
I wonder how long they've been there for in the first place.
They have a sell-by date, don't they? They have a best before date on there, I think. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian?
Yeah?
Oh, hi.
Hey, Jamie.
Oh, hey. I heard you like, what, Morum?
I like what?
You like Morum?
I don't know what that means.
Morum.
Morum?
You don't like Morum?
What? I don't know what you're trying to say, Jamie.
You don't like Morum?
I don't know what Morum is.
Wait, repeat after me.
No.
Morum.
No.
Try Morum dog.
No.
Stop being silly.
You say it. What are you trying to say, Jamie?
Morum.
If you say it one more time, you're banned for life.
Morum dog.
There we go. That's it. That's the start.
That was the level.
That's the start of it. Let's go to line 7. 7, you're on the wireless. But by the way, ban his number for me, please. Would you ban that? Thank you. Line 7, you're on the wireless. Yes.
Hello. I want to explain about Eloise's Facebook page.
Right.
it looks like she's ugly, but she's not.
No, she's very beautiful. A very beautiful young lady.
She is. I thought you were supposed to argue with me.
Oh, well, no, you've got to say it's an argument. You come on now. I can't. I thought we'd reached the end of the argument thing anyway. Let's try line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Well, we'll ask one person. Line 1, who's your favourite James Bond? Okay, I don't... I think he only did 2 films, didn't he?
Oh, no. Is that all? Oh, I was enjoying that. Thank you for that. That was good. Let's try line 9. 9, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes?
Lifetime, you filling in this week, you gigolo, you?
What?
Are you filling in this week for, drive time?
I've got another 4 weeks of me on drive time, yeah. The home time show. Okay, I take that as a good thing.
He's got really strange lately.
Midge?
Yeah, he's getting weirder.
He's scaring the geese. 3, you're on the wireless.
Okay, now there's something you can definitely not argue against.
Okay.
Vinny's an idiot.
Vinny's actually, I would consider to be very intelligent. I would say what Vinny does borders on performance arts. Yeah. Okay, lovely.
Do you want him banned as well?
No, he's a good one. 4, you're on the wireless.
Right, can we have another go at this argument thing?
Okay.
I don't think you should invite me to your wedding. Here we go.
Okay, so you don't think you should be invited to my wedding?
Yes. Now, you disagree.
No, I agree with that.
No, I know Christy Bird.
No.
Kim Wilde, all the celebrities, I'm hot.
Yes.
Hi, this is Kim Wilde, and my favourite all-time radio caller is Rob Burnett.
Hi, this is Christa Berg, and without any doubt, my favourite radio caller is the one and only Rob Burnett.
Where have these tapes turned up from?
Kim Creole's coming, tell you.
There's a Rick Astley one lurking around somewhere as well.
7, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's all right, mate.
Yeah, I've got a little argument, but you're going to have an argument with me about this.
Okay,
I'm going to say Nickelback are better than the Monkees.
Well, hang on. I have to say Nickelback are worse than the Monkees.
Well, I'll say they're better.
Okay, well, Nickelback...
They released that song Rockstar. You were in it, weren't you?
Yeah, but the Monkees recorded hit after hit after hit. Pleasant Valley Sunday, I'm a Believer, Last Train to Clarksville. Songs written by some of the greatest songwriters of America's history. Neil Diamond, Carol Bayer Sager, Carole King...
It was before my lifetime, so...
Well, it's before my life. Hey, listen, have you heard of Jesus Christ? He was about 2,000 years ago, so that argument doesn't work, Dave. Terrible. Everyone's lost the ability to argue. 4, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, do you know the Comic Relief usually do a boxing thing?
Well, they haven't done it for years, have they?
Yeah, I think you're starting off and, this Absolute Radio can,
Sorry? Calm down. Calm down. Take a deep breath, Vinny.
Absolute Radio can...
No, do it. Actually, sit down, take a deep breath.
Okay. Absolute Radio...
No, do it. Take a deep breath. And let it out slowly. Okay, and then speak nice and slowly and calmly, okay?
Well, I was thinking that Absolute Radio should, more boxing match between some callers, right? And I was thinking maybe I should box some caller from your show, maybe Rob Burnett. I feel like having a boxing match with him.
Do you think you could have Rob Burnett in the ring?
Yes.
Okay.
And maybe, the Absolute callers or the Ian Lee callers can raise money for charity.
Why has charity got to be involved?
Why
can't we just raise some money for ourselves, Vinny?
Why can't we just have a really good fight?
Yeah, why can't we just have a bare-knuckle punch-up, yeah?
Yeah, okay then. Yeah. And whoever wins, the beer's on him.
Yeah, whoever wins, the beer's on him. I don't think Vinny even knows what that means.
The aspirations of a man who just looks forward to a beer after a fight.
Well, let's ask Rob. Rob, would you be up for that?
I'll fight Vinny. I'll be well for it.
Yeah.
Big girl.
When do you want to do it then?
Well, you need to find somewhere first, Vin, because...
round the back of the radio station.
Yeah.
Old school style.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Name a time...
Name a time, Rob. If you dare.
And a day.
Vinny's really got the fighting talk out here.
August, September time, Vinny. Let's get training. I'll have Davis as my trainer. You can have Ian as your trainer. We'll do Rocky montages on the website. Be ace.
Yeah, okay then.
You up for that, Vinny?
Yes.
Okay, well then, do you want to do a bit of trash talking to each other now?
Yeah, all right. I reckon, I can get you in about 5 seconds.
He reckons he can get you, Rob.
You're like Scatman John when you open your mouth, son.
I think we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there, fellas, shall we? Yes, I think we will. Thank you. Back next week. Ta-ta.